Welcome everyone to tonight's live stream.
Planning a family member's final wishes is never easy. It can be a very challenging time. That's why for years, Affordable Cremation Services of New York has been helping families like yours have peace of mind.
Welcome to tonight's live. Welcome to each and every one. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome as you come in. Welcome. So as you're coming in, please touch your like button for me. Thanks. And welcome in to tonight's Let's Sporty Boss 23. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Plant Base, you're here. Thank you for being here. Welcome again to the channel. Welcome. Good evening. Welcome. Please like and share and touch the subscribe button. Thank you very much for doing so. It is a pleasure to get this done. So welcome to tonight's live. And we are going to be, holding a little reasoning and some of the things that on the variety that I've put on some of the things in a month like this. This is the month of February. Um, Quinto Peter, what? Sorry, 120. 123. Welcome. Welcome. How you do? Me I do good. Oh yeah, I do. Me I do good. Yes. So welcome. As you're coming in, please touch the like button for me and touch the thumbs up button. It is well appreciated to do so. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Arvid. Beji. Beji. Welcome, Princess. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. A big shake and a big welcome to this channel. Thank you very much for coming in. For those that are out, not in my time zone, I welcome you. Welcome you at this time. Some is morning, some is in the evening, some it's just midnight, some is breaking in the next day. Or whichever time you are so welcome. Okay? Welcome. That message was held for review. I don't know what was it. Princess at I. Okay, Princess, let me check you out and I, what is it? HII. That's funny. Oh, Avid BG at. Okay. These names look so. I didn't pick up my book. I did not pick up my book. Tell me no books are here. So let me pick up these books. Welcome, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and share. We are in a month, the month of February, and the month of February is Black History Month. And it's also the month that persons celebrate as Love Month. We would like to find out from everyone that is here who really want to speak on it, how it became a love month. Because honestly, I don't know. And the next honest thing about it, I don't celebrate it. Because I don't know what's the real meaning. I don't know the significance of it. And so I don't. But there are people who are looking forward to it. They are now gathering their little twopence halfpenny to buy their loved one gift and you know, spend a night that they have never spent before with them. um you just welcome. uh, your your sign says evil. Okay, we have good, so we have to have evil. So if that's how you read it. Okay. There is good and there is evil. That's what run this world, my girl. From the angle you are reading it from, that's what you are seeing. The handle you're reading it from, that's what you're seeing. But never mind. This world is built. There are two. There are two agents that run this world: the good and the evil. And the evil seems like they think they're overpowering the good. Ferris 13. Okay, you started. Okay, one more looking like that, and then we will stop yapping. Okay, good. One more like that, and we will show you that we stop yapping. We ain't yap. Good, thank you. So yes, my dear, if it says evil there, it's two powers that run the earth, good and evil. But you have to know which of them you are going to be linking with. Two road before you pick your choice. So it's the two power that run the earth. And like you see it as evil, spell it the other way and see what you get. So you know. If you put it the other way, if you put it the other way, see what you get and see how much words you can get from it too. Okay. Anyhow, welcome. Enough of that. Welcome, 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 welcome to the tonight's channel, tonight's live. Welcome very much. And for those that are just coming in, could you please touch this thumbs up button, like and share? Kayuja, no, that name is well, anyhow 3050. I think you know it's you is the person. Good. So whether Chinese or Japanese or some knees, I ain't can't read that writing wherever you be. If you're a Chinese or a Japanese or you know, whatever knees you are, can't read that writing. I am a Spanish speaking person. Yes, good. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for thank you for joining the live this evening. And without further ado, we'll just jump right into what we are here for. We welcome you and thank you for being so kind to be here. Thank you for your support. For those that have just joined, have just subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. And it is your pleasure to be here anytime you want to be here or stay completely with us. Okay? So, yeah. For those that are celebrating celebrants of their birthday, hmm, and I think we have a lot of February born persons, a lot of February babies. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. I see you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you all. And you are born in this world not because of mistake. It wasn't a mistake while you were here. It's a purpose why you are here. Not through mistake. And that purpose should be seen and should be known why you are here. It could be otherwise, but you are here. And that is one thing you need to give thanks, glory, praise for, that you are here enjoying the life that has given unto you. Remember to give your mom and dad a big shout out for you to be on the land of the living. Okay? So happy birthday, happy birthday, happy, happy birthday. I wish for you long life. Live to see many more birthdays, but live in good health. Let health, let health, prosperity, peace, and love furnished you. Okay? Because without health, it's made no sense. You need to enjoy the health. And if it's health and with wealth, and you don't have health, it's a waste of time. Because somebody else will be enjoying your wealth while you only think about it. Okay? So enjoy yourself, have yourself a good time. Be prosperous in all that you do. God bless you immensely on your birthday. Thank you. Whoever out there that have their birthday, thank you. Whoever is on the channel that have your birthday, thank you. God bless you. God blessed you always. There are some people that they have their, you know, they have people passed away, and it is Mm. You have some, I'm passing away. Of course, I have someone in my family that have passed away. Yes, as young as 21 have passed away. So, yes, I took that for myself as well. You know, weeping may endure for a night, but joy do cometh in the morning. Okay. And sometimes you have persons that are ill, yes, and you don't know the outcome of the illness. Adrian Santiana, Adian Santiana, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, because you don't know the outcome of the illness, sometimes you're there, wow, wow, what next? Your hairs, your pinna is up, listening for the next news. Is it bad or is it good? Mm. But whatever it is, you will get the strength to really deal with it. You will not go under, but you will be always floating on top. Okay? So stay stay up, let your head stay above the water. Right? Good. So then we have this topic on the month like this. There are the girlfriends, the boyfriends, the wives, and the husbands. And they all, at this point in time, having a countdown to Valentine's Day. But who is Valentine's though? Why this is celebrated as a love time? Why? And there are females, if they didn't have anybody to give them present, yes, plant-based, yeah, okay, thank you. Give them a present for Valentine's Day, Danielle. They felt as if they are not in the loop. They would even go and bought themselves present, especially those that in a workplace. And when everybody is getting their red rose and getting all their gifts and chocolate and you name it, they would go and bought presents for themselves, have it delivered as if it is the, the lover did it for them, when indeed they did it for themselves. So people took on to this with everything in them. It is such a meaning to them. It is. But why is this celebrated? Who is Valentine? Was was Valentine a lover of a man? Who he was? And out of everything, why the lovey-dovey, isn't it? And why you have to celebrate the love with red and white. As I say before I speak about it, but personally, I don't celebrate Valentine's. No. I saw ladies took loan. It's from you borrow money, is a loan you took to purchase, to say, oh yes, I get Valentine's too. Because one out of two things, their lovey or lover seems to forget to send them Valentines, or they did not have any to give them Valentines. And you notice, Valentines are always the man with the woman who gave them presents. My question still stands. Somebody answer me from the comment section. Who is Valentine's? One. Two. What significant? How important is it? So somebody can get ready and give me some answers there. And I'll continue. If it's on the 14th of February, that great, how should I put it? Pressing love being shown, what happened to the rest of the year, days, month? No love have been shown. What happened there? Okay, yes. Come up, Mr. Daniel. I have it here waiting, you know. Yes. But yes, he was a Roman saint. It also said it's a complex history that includes Christian and pagan origin. And all who went to church or go to church or visit church, read their Bible, read the history, they know what pagans mean. This holiday have been over time being celebrated. But where I am confused with it, how did it become that love? A mother named Valentines or Valentine, whatever he is, okay? It was walks over the time, yeah. He was also is named after the saint. He named after the Saint Valentine. So there was a Valentine before. Mommy and daddy loved the name, and they named him after that first Valentine. Um, and that Valentine was a martyr who was executed by the Roman Emperor Claudius. And this name should ring a bell. Maybe it's more than one Claudius. Robert Reed, how are you? Your signs say evil. Yeah, man, it's two power really run the earth, you know. Good and evil. And we are all looking at one coming up right now. So don't worry yourself. Read it the next way and see what you get. See how much words you get from it. So, yeah. Claudius the second in the 3rd century. The Catholic Church may have established holiday to honor the martyr. The holiday may have origin as Christians' feast day. Some believe the holiday may have originated from the ancient Roman fertility festival Lupercalia, which was held on February 15th. Lupercalia was a violent festival that include sacrificing a goat and and whipping women with their skirts. A goat. This is a feast that they kept. It was violent festival that includes sacrificing goat. We are here to learn. As for me, because believe you me, I ain't celebrate that day. No time. Never. I told people, please don't bring me anything on that day. Because I believe love shouldn't be only violence really against. Yes, that was what a feast is, violence against women and whipping women with with um with its skin. The popularity, the holiday only becomes popular celebration of love in the 14th century. In 1537, King Henry the fifth, is that fifth or something like that, of England, declared February 14th a holiday. Other symbols copied the Roman god of love is often associated with Valentine's Day. Cupid is often depicted as a winged baby boy who shoots horror at people, causing them to fall in love. Did we talk about pagan up the top? Stefan. Did we speak about love coming down? Some legends say that Saint Valentine was a priest who secretly married young lovers, which led to his execution. Valentine wrote the first Valentine's greeting to a young girl he fell in love with while in prison. Let me stop it right there and let me sandwich some of these things. Who was Valentine's? We heard who is Valentine. And what do happen in those times with the pagan gods and the paganism? Yes. Now, this last part that said, some legends say, not quite sure. The legends say, we are not sure. There's no concrete evidence on it, that Saint Valentine wrote the first Valentine greetings to young girl, to a girl he fell in love with while he was in prison. So, okay then. Valentine is the person who wrote the letter, because his name is Valentine. Any of you could write a letter or a love note to any girl. You used to have, I don't know if the younger persons know about it. The girl, the jailer daughter. Okay. I don't know how much person know about it or used to do it. And growing up as young people, you usually have love notes. And you would go into the songs of Solomon. And you took out those that sounds like love things, and you wrote a note and you wrote a note. Of all the people that used to write notes those days, before me and many, many before myself, none of them name has not been highlighted and to give a day to them. When we are celebrating things and getting into the paganism things, we must know where it is coming from. What's the origin of it? How it get real started? In one of it, the cook, what is their name? Get back to it. They used to celebrate. They used to slaughter goat, whip women with skin. Skin. That's a um. I think that's the thing they used to whip the jailers. Okay. Lupercalia. This was a type of feast, a type of festival they do have. And they make sacrifices to with goat. And they whip the woman with, let me say, strap or whip or whatever. But they used to whip the woman, and I sure it's the woman who went to the festival. It couldn't be a next woman or a woman outside that is outside that had not gone to join that festival. It's like you have a party or a dance, and anything happen is who in there, who is at that party. So look at, I hope the goat was not wasted. I, I hope we tasted curry. Well, guess what? They say make sacrifice. So maybe it was, maybe they put it on a burning fire. And what were they sacrificing to? The Lupercalia was a violent festival that include sacrificing a goat and whipping women. There are so many things to hear about Valentine's, because you heard that you know, I guess he sacrificed his wife. But this man wasn't a man with one wife. Him secretly do his thing, and of course end up in jail. And I guess one of the ladies, as it says here, he wrote the first Valentine's letter. So ladies, your husband named Valentine? They never give the name of the girl. It is the jailer's daughter. So let's call her the jailer's daughter. Men is a jailer's daughter, and it couldn't be a wife. No. Do we really think and look what we celebrate and what we get ourselves in? Do we? A lot of persons right now making very good preparation for Valentine's Day. And guess what? The Valentine's gifts. You have to, ladies are there preparing themselves. They buy the best looking lingerie now. The best, some remove out of their circle, and they rented an hotel. They're going places with all the pretty, nice, sexy things to wear on the 14th of February, which is called Valentine's Day. Because I guess that's the day he wrote the letter. The date, he declared February 14 as a holiday. Yeah, he wrote the letter. And guess what? The Cupid is often depicted as a winged baby boy who shoots arrow at people, causing them to fall in love. So, it's a lot here to digest. It's a lot here to know. Gentlemen, lover man, lover men, lover men, is that the baby boy, no, the winged baby boy, the winged baby boy, does they shoot arrow at you, causing you to fall in love? Now you need to know all these things, because guess what? Every person going after is looking for a woman to be their Valentine. Every woman out there wanted a man to be her Valentine. Yeah. Mm. So we are to look at it, and this Valentine's lover, it's all red and white. So yes, it says something about the sacrifice of the blood of the goat for true. But it says nothing about the material that they use with the blood. Okay? This is, we need to know what it is we are getting ourselves into, and we brought in the younger generation, and nobody stopped to question what is the meaning of this. And if I have my husband and a Valentine is gonna brought me flowers and thing, then you can keep it. Who I was before the 14th of February. I didn't deserve enough love and flowers that time before the 14th of February. And you're writing your note to me. Happy Valentine's Day. Excuse me. Happy Valentine. So it's not me getting it. It's not me you to send it to. Happy Valentine's Day is not me. Send it to Valentine or him offspring them, see if you find them. Sound harsh, don't it? Yes. But these are things we need to know before we picked it up. We born and we heard they saying it, and we saw them doing it, and of course we fell into it, and here we are today. Happy Valentine's Day. Love and Valentines. Baby make and Valentines. More love is given than any time else. More time is being spent more than any time else. Because the ladies are always saying, oh, I didn't have a Valentine. They didn't only want a man to give them something called Valentines. So every man's name have changed on the 14th of February. They are now Valentine. I don't have anybody giving that name to. That's what I am saying. Why on the 14th of February you're wishing me happy Valentine's Day, and that's the time you're loading me with flowers, chocolate, and you know, you want to see me in the best, sexiest things because we are going to have a Valentine's night. So what happened to the rest of the time? What happened? What wrong for the rest of time? Paganism is a hell of a thing. And a lot of person might be here and hear this one. Christianity. You hear who played his role in it? Christianity. Let me go back and see if I can find it. Christian's origin. The holiday is named after Saint Valentine, a martyr, somebody who died for whatever purpose and reason he was for. I don't know if he used to fought war. I don't know, they didn't say. And these people have their child, and because of this great Valentine, they named their child Valentine. And he captured the entire world for those who believe, because there's a lot of persons that do not believe in it. Why a fiction, that great affection show on that day? And I want to tell you something too. There are women who lost their life on that day in real life. Yeah. And the women will go out of their way to find even one goat to call Valentine. Even a goat to call Valentine. Valentine was given all in jail. They didn't say what he went into jail for. Maybe for what you call that word? Um Having more than one wives or something like that. Maybe that's what he went there for. Because when he went there, maybe this is one of the girl that, you know, never to get enough with it with her. So he stayed in jail and he wrote, I, Judith, I love you so much. This love is coming from Saint Valentine. Bigamy. Maybe he went there for bigamy. Because it say he was marrying some legends say that the Saint Valentine was a priest. I tell you about we Christian, you know. I tell you about that. He was a priest who secretly married young lovers, which led to his execution. Oh, some legends say that Saint Valentine wrote the first letter greeting the first greetings to the young girl he fell in love with while he was in prison. So when he was in prison, he fell in love with this young girl. I don't know why the warden, the guard, or whoever took his daughter there for him to see. He was a priest. Hi, Pastor. Hello, Pastor. Hello, Bishop. And here we are today, 2025, embracing, embracing these pagan teaching and behavior. Here are us today. You ask them, what's the meaning of Valentine's? Nobody know. All they know, I met a girl and she's my Valentine, and so we are going to eat it off. We embrace the demons, the demon, the devil himself. So, I'm not saying all of this to discourage you who are loving up your Valentines, and most of some of the men, they have their wives and they took home Valentine for them, and they wind up into a next bed. They took home flower for them, and yet they is in a next bed. I believe stick to the correct word. Or with the Valentine. And every man named Valentine's a day. And every woman named Valentine. Sorry, not everyone. You don't come and tell me about any Valentine. What is Valentine? Why are we celebrating this? What is this? Hello? You didn't love me yesterday? Oh, the loving wasn't good yesterday? Is it gonna be better today on the 14th? Ooh, why didn't you take me out on the 12th or on the 1st and let us have a pretty nice time? Why you are showering me on the 12th, on the 14th? Excuse me? No? Sorry. There are men out there that says they brought their wife because you make good money at Valentine's Day, you know. Yeah. You can get the package and you pack your gift basket. And of course, every man coming to get a gift basket. Star 8 Joker 150. Show us your what? Your STINK. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? I'm not such a good reader. I'm not so educated. But that word that you put there, tell me what it meant. Because maybe it meant something different from what I know. So put it there. Okay? If not, I will send you to look for that star. I won't ever show you. I'll just show you the way to go and look for that star. Okay? Please remove your comment. Thank you very much. We can do very well without it. You need to go. And a matter of fact, let me not. Okay. Here's how to find that star that you're talking about, okay? Good. When you find it, you come back. Good. Yes. Sometimes I wonder if you are children or you are grown adult. Sometimes it makes me wonder. Good. Because sometimes some things, you people say some things and wrote some things, not even the little girl that is here would not look on that and wrote those things. So sometimes I wonder. Yes, back to Mr. and Mrs. Valentine. Right back to Mr. and Mrs. Valentine. Please subscribe to the channel, like, and if you're on your way preparing for your Valentine's, please do. There is a lot of red and white is now selling. Get her a dozen red flowers and maybe half a dozen white. Or chocolate and what else they put in there? They put a bottle of wine. Some persons do put some little cake. Oh yes. Some person do some, things that the evening will be jolly. So, if you're on your way to preparing for your Valentine's, go ahead, but make sure the next day, the 15th, you are okay and you are on the land of the living with us. Because many went in with Valentine's and they're still sleeping. They haven't get out of their sleep. You wonder if they're in coma. Yeah. But we are to look at the things that we embrace. The things we embraced most of the time, sometimes some things not going well for us. We have to look how well we embrace the demon in our bosom, or we hug and hush that demon. This paganism that is onto, we got up and we embraced it, and the whole world does it. Some person don't, but this is a holiday that some persons, it is given as a holiday. You get that one day off, or you at work, you work half of a day, you get time to go and do your Valentine shopping and make up your gift, or you order your gift and it's dropping off at a certain time. You have to get your nails done, your hair done, and all the shells done because of your Valentine's. They have big Valentine party, and at the end of the day, you only hear pie, 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 pie. They're at the party. But then, what else to wonder? They didn't see any goat to make sacrifice with, so they saw a human being, and they tried to took them out. Hmm? Yeah. So be careful of what we are embracing in ourselves. Be careful of it. Go and read up about the history. What is the meaning of Valentine? Tell what really happened. See if it is something you want to carry on with. It is a pointless holiday, sure. Just like bonfire. Good. Bonfire night in UK. Oh, they have that. Okay, celebrate the guy. What? Really? Sometimes, sometimes these people do some things and it looks so innocent, but believe me, it's not innocent. There is devils behind it. Because if they came out and do good publishing and say, well then, this is so and this is so, I don't think a lot of people would have buy into this holiday. Oh, wow, 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 sorry. Get back here. I don't think a lot of people would be, in this Valentine thing if they know what they are getting into. Ladies, I'm not discouraging you. And men, I'm not discouraging you. But listen to me now, man. If the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, the love making there is better than the rest of year, you need to, reconstruct the whole thing again. So anything are you done, not done during the rest of the time. And it's only on Valentine you can show that affection to your person. You need to start over, man. You need to start over. Because you are not doing it to the person, you are doing it to Valentine. You are giving affection to Valentine, not to your lady or to your man. Because guess what? You are in the Valentine spirit. So Valentine is getting all this love and affection from you. Yeah, think about it. Sounds funny, don't it? But think about it. Think well and long about these things. I have never given a Valentine present. Never. I have never given a Valentine present. And I don't receive Valentine presents. Because honestly, I don't believe in it. I do not worship it. It's another day in the month. Why putting on these emphasis? And if you don't do it, you are like less than Valentine. So Valentine spirit walk all over the place and infiltrate everyone to embrace him and bring him all the presents. And the sacrifice, I don't know what they do for the sacrifice, but I don't know. They sacrifice is goat. I don't know what these young people or these elderly people or these people who are Mr. and Mrs. Valentine. I don't know what they gave for the sacrifice. I don't know if it's the wine, the rum, whatever liquor, Irish cream, whatever liquor is being put into the basket. I don't know if, and I don't know. I don't know what is the sacrifice they gave. Find out the real meaning of these things, please, before you get yourself indulged in them. Yeah. And that is just for everyone to know their own history, know what you're going after, and know and know and know. That you are not wind up at in the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. The Valentine kiss be the best kiss. Never get a kiss so long or so as the Valentine kiss. Anyhow, that is enough about Mr. Valentine. and his prison life, his promiscuous life. This month is also the month of Black History. And when you say Black History, there is so much. There is so much. And if we go and look at the Black History Month, we will realize the things that happened during that time. The enslavement. Many, I used to watch this one. I think I am not quite sure, but I think they have sort of stopped showing that one. In Africa, they are part-time. And when these people actually couldn't live nowhere, their houses are bombarded at nights and all the rest of these things. Their houses are set ablaze. They have to be up and down. Nelson Mandela was thrown in jail, in prison, or in jail jail for a mighty long time. And right around the world, you can see the Black history. Rosa Parks had to stand up, and they featured her in the movie Moses. Yes. She had to stand up and say, I am not moving. Rosa Parks. Her monument, they built the Long Island train station, bus terminal. It's her name standing up there, Rosa Parks. Just the other day, just after, is it after or before the inauguration? Pardon was given to Marcus Garvey by the leaders here after so many decades. You're now pardoning Marcus Garvey for wrongly taking out, yes, it's all over the tabloid. And that was done by the outgoing President Joe Biden. It's in the news, read it. I'm not making it up. And there is so much more that we could have called their names that had suffered, that we can be free somehow. Not really free, but somehow being free. We have Dr. Martin Luther King, who preaches for the freedom of the people. Was he taken out? Yes, he was taken out. There are so many martyrs as black who stand on the premises to say away with this. And they were taken out. So when you go in the history of the black history, It was right into the same time the black man was made to have a mock hut. When they have them like they were in an arena, sodomizing each other, and they're laughing. And that is where, and they point out to their mother, and this is where the word, the mother effing, came from. Yeah. I think, and no, I'm not doing a racism here. This is the month of Black History, and I am just speaking that these things do happen. It existed, and people do not forget it. The footprints are still there. The indelible mark is still there. In our country, we have the symbol that says, out of many, one people. So it doesn't care which race you are from. Out of many, one people. We are one. Yes. There are some places you go where if a crime has been committed and the black man is walking by, didn't know that a crime committed, it would be, it would fall on him and say, oh, this is the man who do it, in which the poor man don't know nothing about it. Many are thrown in jail. Many have suffered the consequences of being black. And until the human race come in one, not seeing a white or a black, not seeing yourself in that capacity, but see yourself as one, only so the segregation will stop. But if we are seeing ourselves divided, and you are, and we can't do nothing with the melanin in our skin. We can't do nothing about the melanin in our skin. We were made this way. We were born this way. Many of us came from different nations. I myself, my name is an Irish family, Irish. My mother is half Indian. And every mix-up came into those family. So you have the black race, you have the this one, you have the... Yes. I may not look like any of the two, but the DNA says it. We are from the Irish. And then we came and so many, things mix up there. But we need to become one. Do not judge us by the color of our skin. And there's so many things that has been done. That is the black first. Many, many things. So this is a next part of history that sometimes brought tears to our eyes when we look at the struggle that humans have been through in order for us to have some form of freedom, not really too free. Yeah. The black man used to be hunted like with dogs. They were shackled, work all day in the sun, with the whip across their backs. You saw every scars that they get, and some were on the tree. Then they are cut down and they lay under. It's a month that most persons don't even like to talk about. When you think of the injustice that have meted out, we were like less than human. The black was called monkeys. Yeah. So the persons that, you know, read their history and look where we are coming from and where we are today. There were times when the black and the other color would not use the same bathroom. Yeah. We, the black, was despicable. They looked down on. There were one time that blacks would not be into the front line of like a bank working until they said equality for all. It's not true. It's not true. And we have the scars, even when some of us were not the ones getting the whips over our back, but it is our foreparents that was getting that. It was our foreparents. It was these women that babies were ripped from them. Black women. It was a black woman that said, "Oh, go over there and bring that mother effer, come here." And they used the woman mercilessly. You can't refuse. And many of them left them with the babies. And the babies can't even go on their names. Because until you want to cool down your hot self, you want to pleasure yourself, you turn that woman inside out. And all she can do is really bawl, cry, mourn. It was not sweet. It was painful. It was not an enjoyable moment. And then you are thrust out, thrown out. Go. And there is nobody for the complaint to. Who are you going to complain to? The black race have suffered. When you look in South South Africa, yeah. When you look at the condition of the people, they were driven out of their land and go to the desert to live, and the others took the real land from them. But guess what? The black race cannot be get rid of, because the black women have more children than you can ever think of. One woman giving birth to 12 children, if she even have them every year. One woman having 10 children. So the black race can't die out. One woman in Africa gave birth to 40 children. That's a generation. So sometimes there are people, and they say they are going to stop showing the Black History movies because it gets people angry to see the condition and the treatment that the black endure. Poor living, poor eating, children are not permitted in school, and when they do, to where it took them, they have to rule by that rule. Yes. But guess what? We still serve a mighty God. Some apparently passed away under the brutality, the hands of the others. But the blacks still stand, and they stand strong. Yeah. So this month is observed as the Black History Month. Instead of this month, you're looking at Valentine. You are looking at Valentines. Go back to our history and see where we are coming from, what we have endured through these times, and still can't even say we are free. Free to a point and free to a living. Martin Luther had led, and what they did to him. What they did to him. So if the day came when you should stand up with speech, they shut you down. You can speak this, but you can't speak that. You can speak on this, but you should not touch that. But you know what? The black do not stand with each other. And I tell you, united we stand, and divided we fall. Who carry more news like the black? Seeking friend and validity from somebody else. When Moses saw the next one was really taking advantage of the next one, it's beating the stuffing out of the man. And Moses walked up. And Moses did what was. Who reported Moses? Why Moses have to be running for his life? When the black learn to stand up and stand up predominant, stand up firm, because your voice can be heard. We have over in Jamaica Paul Bogle, who marches to Spanish Town, Spain, saying, "Free my people." Who gave him away? Who told the English where he was? The Black Maroons, who led them to Paul Bogle. That was chaos in Jamaica, because they would not have freed the people from the East. And George William Garden, who is the white man who didn't even know about what was happening, they went to Kingston and took him and say, Paul Bogle and him is friends. So what you're seeing happening now, it have been happening a long time ago, and it never stops. It never stops. It continues. Yes. The rebellion, read about the Jamaica rebellion, more to be exact, rebellion. Yeah. Google it and read about that rebellion. But in spite they hung Paul Bogle, it still brings a change, little bit, because it brought around a change that the country got independent. It after cost lives, many lives were taken, many were shut down. Oh please, oh please, oh please. Is, it was brutal. But many cry out from the ground why we, yeah, were here. So read up about your Black History Month. And I think they are rewriting the scripts now. So some things you may not find, some things are there like it's not true, but it does happen. It's no much better today. Yeah. Well, tell you what, I rather to celebrate the Black History Month than to embrace Valentine's Day. Celebrate Valentine's, writing, stay in prison and writing his girlfriend. And then I use other persons to be my Valentine and giving me a bunch of red and white rose and everything in red and white. What does it symbol? Hmm? So I rather to celebrate Black History Month. My mother and my father, my great grand, and all the lineage down We were bought as slaves. We were carried away through the middle passage. We were chained and shackled. It's like you're buying a piece of furniture and you went into the store and you say, oh, this one, and they come around and they test you and then throw you there. We were bought like a piece of tool to go and do the job. Young girl, young boys, old lady, old everything. And what they don't want, they put them close to a tree. Or they're thrown overboard. But tell you what, we still serve a great big God. He said he put up kings and he took down kings. Yeah. And sometimes because the hardness of the heart of the people, just like in the days of Pharaoh, his heart was hardened and he would not free the people. But one day, they freed and walked through the water and dry land. Yes, they was freed. The army behind them were swallowed up, were buried up. Yeah, and the same water. So God is God. Every time, God is God. He never lost a battle. No, God is God. So think what you want to celebrate this time. Read about the Black history. You want to, go out and wine and dine your Valentines, girl. And then you said, oh, we have a nice time. It was a good time. What hell good about it? What is good about it? That means, man, you weren't doing your job. Woman, you weren't doing your job. You look at this, I would call him criminal, and you praise and you took from him into your life. Hmm? Yeah. Anyhow, it was good speaking with you. Thank you for the participation, Daniel and others who have speak in the comment. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. It may sound harsh tonight and not sounding like love as others do in Valentines, because I don't share it with him. No, I don't share it. I don't wear red and white clothing. If I do have, I make sure I don't even wear it on that day, unless people might think I am celebrating this guy. Paganism to the heights. So thank you all for being here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for those that support me, watch me, comment. Everyone meet up the pack. For those that I have to put out because I guess we do not deal with the rudeness over on this side. So you don't just come and you write anything you feel your little mind tell you to write. We deal with some of our principles over here for each and every one. regardless who you are. We do the things to respect each other. I, as the host, I showed respect unto you, so I'm expecting you to show me respect. Don't come and just crab up anything you feel out of your little mind to crab. I ain't care how big you are what you are. There are time and place for everything. We show each other's respect as much as we can. Okay? So, thank you all for being here with me this evening. Thank you for your like, your share. Uh, Come on, Daniel, go get ready to whatever you know. 12 o'clock. Go get ready. I'm gonna do some more sleeping. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And we will meet again on the next light. Have a good one. May God bless, keep, comfort you during these times. During these times. And if you're looking for Mr. Valentine, please find Mr. Valentine. But remember, what you give to Mr. Valentine on the 14th, make sure you continue giving it to him. And Mr. Valentine, whatever you give to Mrs. Valentine on February 14th, do not slacken in your riding. Make sure you bring her flowers every time. You brought her Hershey's chocolate bar and her Irish cream and her and just about everything. So don't do it only on the 14th. But make that, as from tonight you're listening, make that be a routine thing for you. So if you can't give her it every week, give her it every other week. But make sure you're coming home, you're coming with a bunch of flowers. And it is not supposed to be a red and white flowers. So, because you're doing things for Mr. Valentine and Mrs. Valentine, I'm telling you, you know, don't know this man, you know nothing about him. And the history that we have, not anything up to any good. So if that bedroom was lit with all the candles, all aromas, candles that evening, make sure that it's done every evening as long as you both are together. Stop supporting Mr. Valentine's. Support your wife and your husband. Okay? Because what you're doing it for Mr. Valentine's. So stop supporting Mr. and Mrs. Valentine. Because the ladies were there getting whipping. What do? You beat Miss Valentine's in the bedroom? What do? And you sacrifice a goat? What do? Hmm? Anyhow, this is me. This is me. Make Mrs. Valentine special every day. Not until next year, February 14, you're brought in yourself with flowers again. Oh, happy Valentine. Please, do better than that. Let her be, if her name is June, let her be June every day. And if her husband's name is John, let him be John every day. Wear the lingerie every day. Yes, prepare. Don't only do it for Mr. Valentine. Because in spirit, maybe they're okay up to. Okay? So, you do it every day, every evening. Remember to put on the lingerie. Because if it's only on the 14th you did that, that means you're slapping in your riding. You're not treating the people them good. You're not treating the house good. And if it's only on that time you can take her out to have a nice drink and have a well spread table with red and white and everything red and white, red and white. Please break the habit. You may be doing it for years. But listening to the tonight, go do your research and throw that habit somewhere far in the sea. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night. Love, peace, blessings to you all. All right? Bye.